want to see the inside, go ahead and take out and get that. It's a bit dirty on the floor, but it's all good. So the door panel is really nice. Reminds you that of a car. You got this little wood trim with the Peterbilt on it. You know, little chrome-looking accessory. I keep my little permit book right here, as well as the emergency response guide. I also keep my gloves down there, and I also have a spot for like a drink or anything. The windows are automatic, as well as the door lock, unlock, all that good stuff. Turn your mirrors. So let's take a look. So here's the dash. You got your coolant, your DEF, fuel, all this good stuff. This little screen, it cycles through a couple things. Gives it your current fuel mileage. It's pretty accurate based on what Prime sent me. Right here I got my little cell phone holder, and this is basically where they give you your I don't know if y'all can really see that, the easy pass, pre-pass. This is the camera for the lane departure, and it's best pass. This does come with a mirror. You slide this open and whatnot. It does have this visor, and it has a mirror on the other side as well. This right here is the infotainment system. I'll probably record that a little later. And it basically has, it has your Sirius, your FM, AM, Bluetooth, navigation, all that good stuff. You can control it from the screen, the self-touch screen, or some buttons down here. This is your alarm code pad, before you can start the truck. This controls the brightness right here, if y'all can see that, of your dash. This little knob right here kind of helps you toggle through that this screen right over here. But here's the steering wheel, your volume up and down key, and if you want to skip a track. The mute button basically works as a pause button. The mode button to let you switch, from different types of media that you're playing. On the right side, you have the cruise control buttons, on, off, of course. You can increase your speed, decrease your speed. Use your temperature controls. Pretty nice. Got some numbers on there. Trailer gauge. Just a few more buttons. It's a Qualcomm. Now this is I don't know, like a little tray or something. I keep plastic on it because I don't really use it that much. But it's really nice, I guess, if you have like a partner or you just have a reason to sit over here and want to eat. I don't use it, like I said. Same thing on the passenger side. It does have the unlock and lock buttons, power windows. Make sure y'all see everything. Up ahead, I keep this. Is where I keep my the bills for the current trip that I'm on. I used to keep them over here, but I would hit bumps and they would fall, so I keep them over here. For some reason, they like to stay where they're at while I'm driving over here. Right here is, just a little cubby spot. I keep my comm checks up here, as well as my little seals, prime seals. This is the tire pressure monitoring system. Basically shows you the tire pressure of the tractor. This is where you can put your CB, not much of a big CB, but it does have everything, pre-connected. So if you want to, buy a CB and connect everything, all this is already here for you. Also has a strap back in there. I know y'all probably can't see that, to hold your CB down, as well as a little mount. Another cubby area. I keep my little cuff locks up here. Don't use those much. This is where I keep, all my paperwork, so old trip sheets and everything. So know, of course, it does come with these curtains on both sides. This speaker is actually for the Qualcomm, so if you have the GPS on, it'll speak out to you right there, and it won't, you know, mess up with the other speakers for, you know, whatever music you may be playing through the infotainment system. So here's the bedroom area, or whatever y'all like to call it, this sleeping berth, whatever. So this is my bed. Try to clean it up a little bit for y'all. You know, that's a college that I went to before coming to trucking. I did buy a microwave. I don't use it a lot. The inverter is down there, if y'all can see that. And this is for your tri-pack. You know, you can, you know, turn up your AC if you want. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I actually don't know what this is. I have not used this at all. Don't know what it is, but whatever. This controls, you know, your sleeper berth lights. You know, you can turn them off, turn them on. This is for if you got back here and not sure if you lock your doors. You can lock your doors. It locks every door on the tractor. Some cup holders, two 12-volt ports. I keep, you know, just like my headphones right there. You can see my wallet, my rewards card. One thing I do like is this little cubby area. You know, you can kind of put, hold on, let me see if I can get some more light in here. But you can put whatever you want down there. Y'all can see I put my Lysol and my Febreze in the bottom, and then I put my detention stamp and this little radar gun for you know, the pulp temperature since I'm reefer. This is the upper bunk. I'm not teaming, so, and I wouldn't team in this truck because this upper bunk is small, definitely compared to that of the Freightliner. It's like a half bunk. I use it for like my bags and everything. So I can see I keep my bags up here. The mattress is right there, keep plastic on and everything. You know, it folds down as well. And here is the closet. So as I can see, keep my clothes right there. It has a little space where you can keep, like, you know, brush, cologne, the belt. Does have a mirror. The refrigerator. This is something that cost me $500 at the Prime store. I was told that you can buy for cheaper somewhere else, but you know, whatever. Spent the money. It's a real small refrigerator. You can still get, you know, quite a few things in there. It comes with a rack, but I took it out. That way I was able to fit, you know, my milk, bottle of Powerade, you know, a gallon of water. It's also some more space back there that y'all can't see. I have some lunch meat back there. So I can see I have these two things of yogurt that I use for the smoothies that I make in here. This is the little freezer. I'm gonna keep me some fruits in there for yogurts. Do a lot of yogurts. Forgot about these things, yeah. For those who are interested. Yeah, you can, I guess it's like a cigarette lighter or something like that. It does have this thing. Don't really know what that is. Maybe an ashtray or something. And another cup holder. So on this side, you have this little drawer that pulls out like a workstation, or if you want to eat. It folds up. As y'all can see, I keep my trip sheets there, my laptop, and some other paperwork underneath there. It has a little spot for your pens and markers and whatnot. Under here is where I keep my food. I keep my food on the top. This bin does come with the truck, at least with Prime. When I got the truck, it already had a bin in it, didn't pay for that. And at the bottom is where I keep my appliances. So I keep my blender, coffee mug, pots, you know, all that good stuff. So it is deep down there. Y'all can kind of tell. This is a pretty decent size bin, so kind of tells you how deep it goes back. And then another thing that I really like on this truck is this is pre-installed. This is the for a TV mount, and it also has this port right here, 12-volt port. I bought a little thing that goes in there just because I got a TV that I needed. And it has these little spots that are pre-installed. I know on like the Freightliner that I was in for training, this was basically open space and the bed would sometimes slide. But this, they made good use of this space. You can see I put a cup, like a little thermos over there. This is where I keep my personal hygiene kit, towel, lotion, charger for my laptop. So it's definitely a lot of space. They make use of a lot of space over here. And then you have underneath the bunk. So down here you have a vent. One of these is like a heater. This thing has you can turn it to AC, I guess. But I do use it for storage. You can see I do have a little bit more space. I haven't been grocery shopping in a while, but I keep a couple gallons of water down here. My pet products, also my jumper cables, oil, coolant, spare fuses over here. So yeah, that's basically it as a truck. I'm not that tall. I'm 5'6", so I have a little bit of space here. If you're like a real tall person, yeah, I don't see this truck working out for you that well, unless you're used to leaning. But it has good headroom for me. Hope I didn't forget anything. These things right here, I know if y'all have like some other trucks, these little curtains, they are they probably snap together or Velcro or something. These are actually magnetic. I like them. Me personally, I like them. These on the side are also magnetic once they close towards the center as well. But yeah, this is my truck. Y'all been waiting to see it. And I will say one thing. It's daytime, so you can't really tell. But all these lights in here, every light in this truck is an LED light. And they're very bright, like really bright. I'm sitting at nighttime and it brights up everything. I don't never have to worry about nothing. There's also this other light if you don't want the lights on and you just sitting down. This is a light right there, another LED light, and it's really they're really bright. You have lights up here for the bunk should somebody come up there as well. The speakers in this truck are very nice, very nice. But give me 1 second, y'all, and I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all a little bit about this infotainment system. So I told y'all I'm gonna show y'all this infotainment system. So first you gotta put your code in, and gonna show y'all my code because I don't need nobody walking away with my junk. Once you put your code in, of course it flashes a lot. This is the gauge. Those are the signs that to let you know that your lane departure assisting is working. It can get annoying. But yeah, so like I said, you use this knob right here, and it you hit this back button and let you cycle through the menu. So you got the fuel economy, your gauges. You can click this middle button and it lets you go if you want to go voltage, speedometer, tachometer, all that. Then you click back, you can keep through it. Screen visibility, it lets you set your home time, your local time, and everything like that, and decide which one you want to show. Warnings and faults. I know a lot of people say these Peterbilts mess up a lot. Luckily, hasn't messed up so far, but again, you can see it only has 3,000 miles on it. You keep cycling through it, you get some truck info, and then just give you the trip info, and it just cycles back and forth from there. But so most of y'all want to see this infotainment system. So this is how it works. So you have the navigation. It's called Copilot Truck Professional. Somebody told me it was based off of Garmin. I'm not sure how
Welcome to Copilot Live Professional.
I don't know why this thing has a male in it, but whatever. You can change that actually. You can go to the settings and change all that good stuff. But you can go home. You can go to the wireless networks. I pressed the wrong button. But you got your audio settings, wireless and networks. It does have Wi-Fi apparently. Haven't used it because I haven't been nowhere with good Wi-Fi. Bluetooth, they do use that. Language, date and time. It is, I guess, pre-installed to be set up with certain cameras if you put them on your truck. Don't know too much about that, but if you click on it with no cameras on it, it'll let you can still see this. They're kind of grayed out, but you see the different options right there. So what I was doing, back to navigation. So as you can see, I'm headed to this place in Oklahoma. I click on the button, I already had it stored in there. And it basically, gives you directions. It's pretty decent. It'll get you to where you're going. I haven't bought a GPS yet, but I am gonna buy one. Someone told me don't worry about it. But this thing gave me a little bit of issues as far as like it'll shut off while I'm driving. And if any of y'all familiar with this Qualcomm, it does the same thing. So I definitely don't need that happening, especially me being a rookie trucker and mess around and get stuck somewhere. But yeah, it gives you the mile that you have left in air miles, ETA once you start driving. It updates automatically. But yeah, it's pretty decent. You can customize it to avoid certain areas, certain roads, certain tolls, and stuff like that. Audio. Like I said, it does have AM, FM, Sirius XM. I just got through listening. The Sirius XM works very great. When I got the truck, they had this thing going on where they was letting people listen to Sirius for free until a certain date. But that's gone by now. But you can go to the media, click on media sources, and it'll let you know. You can click on your Bluetooth, aux cord if that's in there, CD, USB. Sometimes I prefer to just plug my phone in because sometimes the Bluetooth will skip. Not much, but sometimes it does. Gauges, it only has, it used to only have one, but I guess this done updated. That's interesting. But I believe that's pretty much the same gauges that's on the other side. The phone works. As y'all can see, I don't know why I got my contacts showing up. That's surprising. But yeah, it does work because I think my phone is connected to the Bluetooth right now automatically. You can cycle through it. It has messaging, calculator, calendar, Firefox, I guess, if you're connected to Wi-Fi, a gallery, a sound recorder. So it's pretty nice. You can click on the clock setting if you're driving and you just want to know the time. It'll do that for you as well. But this is an automatic, so yeah, the gear shift is right here. It's in neutral. Click at the drive, reverse, all that good stuff. You have the Jake brake, or the whatever other people call it. First, second, third. And then it has hold on. It's first, second, third. And then you can push it down for like 100% and it'll stay there for a few seconds. And then it also has like this little manual mode. I probably want you to be using that. And then you have the if you want to do your little, how some people thank you while you're driving, they flick their lights. You can click that and it'll flash your marker lights and everything, I think. And then this is your windshield wiper. But yeah, it's definitely a nice truck. Definitely well thought out. I like the it's probably not real, but like the little wood trimming on here. It makes it feel real classy in the truck. I know a lot of people say, you know, these are notorious for breaking down on the road. It's probably true. I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all know. But it's a nice truck. It makes me feel real comfortable while I'm driving the truck. It also drives a lot better than that Freightliner that I had in training. That Freightliner, I guess you could say it drives more like a truck, because you know, you going over some bumps, you definitely gonna feel them. In this truck, it's kind of like you don't really feel that much of the bumps, so it's a smoother ride for me. But yeah, and then you know, you got the I keep the plastic on the seat because I don't use it. I keep the plastic on the floor. My bad. I keep the plastic on the floor because sometimes I don't know. I just don't want to mess up the carpet. Don't mind this little metal bar down there. That's something. I'll tell y'all about that later. That's something that I broke and I just kept it with me as a reminder. But yeah, that's the truck. Y'all have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section. Appreciate y'all for watching my videos, and y'all stay blessed.